What if the way you show love to your Holland Lop is quietly breaking their trust? Holland Lops may look cuddly and easygoing, but they're deeply sensitive creatures. The tiniest mistake can shatter their trust, trigger anxiety, or even cause long-term health issues. In this video, we're exposing 7 dangerous habits that even loving owners accidentally do, often without realizing the damage. Mistake #7 is so common it's likely happening in your home right now. Let's hop straight in. 1. Never lift them by the scruff. That adorable scruff hold you see on cat videos? Do this to a Holland Lop and you might literally paralyze them. We're not being dramatic. Their tiny dwarf bodies hide a terrifying secret. Their spine is as delicate as a strand of uncooked spaghetti. One wrong grip and snap. They might seem like a quick way to control them, but it's a serious no-go. These outdated methods don't just trigger fear, they can cause long-term trauma and physical harm. Here's what to do instead. Always support their chest and hind legs. Hold them close, speak gently, and build trust the right way. Because bunnies don't fake trust, they feel it. 2. Never use wire bottom cages. Stop everything. That cage you bought for rabbits? It's secretly torturing your Holland Lop right now. It won't be wrong to call those mesh bottom cages a recipe for pain. Those wire floors are slicing up your bunny's feet like cheese graters. Holland Lops have incredibly delicate feet, no paw pads, just thin skin and bone. When they stand on wire, it puts constant pressure on their hocks, leading to painful sores, infections, and even long-term mobility issues. And here's the worst part. By the time you notice the blood, the damage is already catastrophic. This is the #1 cause of amputation in a Lops, but 90% of owners don't realize until it's too late. Let's be honest, would you want to stand barefoot on a metal grate all day? Do a 5-second floor test right now. Press your bare knee against the cage floor for 30 seconds. If it hurts you, it's destroying your bunny's feet. Here's the fix. Switch to solid flooring lined with fleece, soft grass mats, or recycled paper bedding. It cushions their joints and keeps their tiny feet safe and warm. Happy feet equal to a happy bunny. And they'll thank you with zoomies, not limps. And hey, before we move to the next one, make sure to hit like and subscribe so we can get this video to more people who love their Holland Lops as much as you do. 3. Never place their cage in direct sunlight. What feels warm and cozy to you could be a death trap in disguise. These fluffy little buns don't sweat, literally. That means they can't cool themselves down like we do. And their tiny bodies overheat 3x faster than larger rabbits. While you're enjoying the warmth, your bunny could be minutes away from heat stroke. And by the time you notice, it might already be too late. And here's the scary part. Heat stroke in rabbits often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Protect your Lop by placing their enclosure in a shaded, well-ventilated area, keeping them away from windows, radiators, and hot balconies, using cooling mats or frozen water bottles nearby during warmer months. Remember, if it's hot for you, it's way worse for them in that fur coat. Stay vigilant, because when it comes to heat, prevention is the only cure. 4. Never feed them a pellet-only diet. Look at your Holland Lop's food bowl immediately. Those colorful pellets you've been pouring in, they're slowly killing your bunny from the inside out. We are not exaggerating. A pellet-only diet is like feeding a toddler nothing but candy. Pellets are like rabbit fast food, easy, tasty, and convenient. But just like us, if your Holland Lop lives on junk, things go south fast. Here's the hard truth. A pellet-only diet is a dental disaster and a gut time bomb waiting to explode. Rabbits' teeth never stop growing, and without fibrous hay, those chompers can overgrow, leading to painful abscesses, drooling, and refusal to eat. On top of that, no hay equal to poor digestion equal to dangerous GI stasis. What they really need is that 80–90% of their diet should be high-quality hay, and pellets should be just a small side dish. And keep the fresh greens for variety and the occasional healthy treat. So next time you fill their bowl, ask yourself, are you giving them what they want or what they need to survive? Switch today or pay the vet tomorrow. This is one mistake you can't undo. 5. Never bathe them, not even just feet. Put down that towel right now. What you're about to do could send your Holland Lop into fatal shock within minutes. Here's the truth no one tells new rabbit parents. Rabbits can die from a bath. Their dense undercoat isn't like a dog's. It traps moisture like a sponge, soaking it right down to the skin. Even in a warm room, that trapped water can cause hypothermia in minutes. That moisture creeps up slowly, silently, like something out of a horror movie. And 10 minutes later, they're shivering, stressed, and in serious danger. If your lop gets wet, pat, don't rub. Use 3+ dry towels immediately. Wrap in fleece with warm, not hot, rice sock, and forget blow drying. That noise creates panic mode for a bunny. You can adopt safe alternatives. Use unscented cornstarch. Work it in gently with a soft toothbrush and wipe clean. No water needed. Your Holland Lop's fur is basically a wool sweater that never dries. One bath could be their last. Is that spotless butt really worth playing Russian roulette with your bunny's life? 6. Never keep them confined without exercise. If your Holland Lop spends all day in a cage, you're not raising a rabbit. You're raising a ticking time bomb of stress, boredom, and health problems. That tiny cage you think is enough space, it's slowly crushing your bunny's spirit and body. Holland Lops aren't decorations. They're Olympic-level athletes trapped in a dwarf's body. And right now, your cute cage setup is giving them the equivalent of human prison torture. Keeping them locked in a small cage 24/7 is a one-way ticket to obesity, depression, and chewing everything in sight, including their own fur. Your bun needs at least 3-4 hours of exercise daily, not optional, non-negotiable, essential. Give them space to move and you'll see a different rabbit, happier, healthier, and binkying like nobody's watching. Because your Holland Lop would rather die than live like a stuffed animal. 7. Never pick them up by the chest or armpits. You wouldn't lift a baby by one arm, so why do it to your bunny? That instinctive way you're picking up your Holland Lop right now could paralyze them in seconds. Holland Lops are soft, snuggly, and deceptively fragile. One wrong lift can mean a lifetime injury or worse. Grabbing them by the chest, under the armpits, or letting their legs dangle. That's a hard no. Their spine is like a tightly wound spring. If their powerful back legs kick out while they're unsupported, it happens more often than you think. The right way is to slide one hand under their chest, the other under their hindquarters, and hold them close to your body. Firm, but gentle. This gives them the security of ground contact and keeps those legs from flailing. Your Holland Lop isn't a cat or a baby. Lift them like the living, breathing, trusting little soul they are. Learn the right way today.